Hello, everybody. It's Abby. Um, I hope that everyone is doing well. Today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about something that's really been bothering me lately. And it's bothering me for a variety of reasons. And I think that it's worth talking about. And at least we should start a dialogue so that we can figure out where we're going wrong. Recently, I cut my hair and I've had about three haircuts this year. And I don't think I've ever had that many haircuts in a year since being natural. But I've gotten them for various reasons. The first one I got when I returned to the States for my wedding, and the lady cut my hair, but she was like afraid to cut my hair because I was natural, and I think she was trying to be conservative. So then I went back home and I went in and cut it some more. Well, recently I'm back in South Korea now. I cut my hair again. And I cut my hair because, I just wasn't feeling my hair. My hair has really been giving me a lot of issues lately, just with the weather and the water here. I've just been really going through it with my hair. So I cut my hair. Big deal, it grows back. It's hair. Well, it caused a lot of stir amongst a lot of my friends and a lot of people that I come in contact with, and as well as other naturals. And it really got me thinking some of the comments that they were saying. People really struggle with, I guess, naturals that have longer hair or people who are natural in general. When you cut your hair, it's like you committed some kind of crime where like, they just can't understand, like, why in the world would you cut your hair? First of all, I want to stress that being natural does not equate to wanting to have, um, you know, waist length hair or hair to your tailbone. Everybody goes natural for their own different reasons. Hopefully, they're going natural for themselves and for self empowerment or for self identity or whatever reasons for freedom, whatever reasons they choose. Hopefully, they're choosing those reasons for themselves and not for other people. Well, I constantly hear people badgering and bashing each other because there's some kind of debate going on what it means to be natural, and I just don't get it. Maybe it's me, but I just don't understand. I mean, I understand that every single community and culture or race or whatever, however you want to categorize us, every community has their own issues. But I find that we as a community do more damage oftentimes than we do good. And I've found that it sickens me sometimes to even when people say, oh, you're part of the natural hair movement or you are part of this, this what team natural, whatever, I don't understand at all. Yes, I'm natural, whatever that means. I mean, we're all organic beings. So I don't understand. I see the idea of, I guess, non chemically processed hair, but then there it gets really tricky because naturals have become I, almost like someone appointed somebody, some random people in the community, a president or dictators or something. I don't understand, where a police, natural hair police or something. It's, oh, you're not natural because you flat ironed your hair, or you're not natural because you dyed your hair, or you're not natural enough because you dyed your hair, or you're defeating the purpose if you dye your hair, or why would you cut your hair, beyond cutting your split ends. First of all, no other community that I'm aware of, nobody freaks out when other races or other ethnic groups or whatever, when someone gets a haircut, okay, you got a haircut, good for you, it's cute, or it doesn't frame your face, okay, whatever. But when a natural cuts your hair, it's like, oh my God, what in the world? Why would you cut your hair? It's so long, it's so beautiful. I mean, it's hair. I don't see curly or coily hair as being any different from someone with straight hair or relaxed hair, or any other type of hair when they get a haircut. Why is it a big deal? Why do we make it a big deal? I don't think anybody else cares. We make it a big deal. And that really, bothers me. Or if someone doesn't wear protective styles, oh, they're not natural enough. Or, oh, well, this person gets a wig, or this person wears weeds or wigs all the time, so they're not natural. I mean, seriously? Pardon my French, but who the hell appointed you like natural hair police? Like, who are you to say how natural someone is, or that you are the almighty being because of the way you manage and care for your hair? Please shut up and go take a seat somewhere. That's just how I feel. And this is not directly, aimed at any particular person. It's just an entire, I mean, if you all search some of these forums or listen to some of these conversations that these women, who we should be empowering each other and motivating and encouraging each other, I mean, they're just like going at it online. It's like everybody grows a pair of balls because they're online. I'm so over this entire so-called movement. I think that this journey that a lot of women, and a lot of young women at that, are traveling on or embracing, we've made it into something bitter and something ugly, when it's meant to be something beautiful and something empowering and motivating and inspiring, and we've made it into something very ugly. um I read somewhere, someone said something about, oh well, you the person, I think one of the ladies had posted something about silicones and parabens or something in her shampoo or her conditioner, and they're like, oh well, if you do that, you're not natural because you're like coating your hair rather than infusing it with moisture, whatever. Like, seriously, I mean, it's really, really getting old. And it's like some naturals in this community are becoming worse than the media, and worse than society, by like brainwashing people and stereotyping people and just saying really ugly things to each other. I maybe, again, maybe it's just me, I'm not sure, but I find it very distressing to know that there is a community of women out there who, for the first time in some of their lives, they feel beautiful, and they have enough bravery to embark on a journey where they're not taking on a look that mainstream society endorses, and they're becoming their own individual selves. They are becoming who they were born to be. And we, in turn, instead of praising them or motivating them or encouraging them, we in turn tell them you're not doing it right, or there's something wrong with the way you're doing it. I mean, it's just really, we have become such a bitter society and a bitter community, and it's just really discouraging to me. And I have younger nieces and a younger sister who have found a lot of motivation and a lot of encouragement in this journey that they've embarked on, and they're beautiful just the way they are. And I would hate for them to be told that, oh, because you know wear some kinky twist in your hair, you're not natural enough, or because you flat ironed your hair, you're not natural enough, or what's wrong with you? You colored your hair, or what's wrong with you? You know, cut your hair. It's hair. It grows back. And I don't even understand to start with, why in the world do we have to, why is it even such a big deal that a woman or a young girl will choose, or young men, some young men are natural too on this journey, whatever. Why is it that we've even branded this and made it into such a big spectacle? That's what it's becoming. You know, yes, some people are breaking down walls that have never been, you know, chiseled at before, but I don't even understand why we have made it into something that is worthy of broadcasting to the world. I don't understand why it even has to be a big deal that someone would choose to grow their hair the way it naturally grows from their scalp. Why is that? Why do we coin our hair as, oh, this hair is natural hair, rather than just being who you are? You know, I get the gist of it, but at the bottom line of it is, why do we constantly argue at society for stereotyping us and for categorizing us, but then we have in turn started to categorize ourselves and bash ourselves and put ourselves into this box. And now this box is just becoming overwhelmed with more and more requirements. You know, I say that if someone wants to become natural, then bravo for you. I don't encourage anybody to, you know, I guess damage their hair or damage themselves, or you know, do anything that's going to be harmful to their health, because we, you know, it's been proven that some of the chemicals in some of these products can damage brain cells and cause different issues. So I don't encourage anybody to do that. But at the end of the day, each and every single individual has their own right, and they have their own choices that they can make. And I think that everybody is perfect just the way they are. And that is my take on it. You're perfect just the way you are. You are natural simply because you are an organic human being. So don't let anybody tell you that you're not natural enough, or that you're doing it wrong, or that you shouldn't wear your weave, or you shouldn't you know, wear your kinky twist, or that you shouldn't flat iron your hair, or you shouldn't use that silicone shampoo that makes your hair so awesome. Whatever works for you is what works for you. Some of those things I choose not to do, but that's my own personal decision. So if I want to take the scissors and cut an entire braid off, that's my decision, and it's not anyone else's decision. So we need to stop bashing each other and telling each other that there's something wrong with you, or that you're not natural enough. If everybody would start worrying about themselves and stay out of other people's business and other people's hair, we could progress a lot more as a community, and we could get a lot more accomplished. So my question to you guys, tell me what you think. Am I being too sensitive about this? Do you agree with some of this? And somebody tell me, when is natural good enough? I really want to know. So peace and blessings, and give a response. Make a response video, or please comment and subscribe. So I'll see you later. Bye.